regulation according to Congressional Institute. And I just really just pulled it up real fast, but I actually studied it very closely, and this seems to be very valid. That although you have an email, but I'm talking about the rights of Congress and their staff has been really put to the test. But as of now, they're standing on this, that they are not going to accept this mandate.
Who is they?
The last person I seen to speak on it was
No. Can you be more specific?
No,
that's too broad.
Listen to me.
Because
I'm about
listen, the top Republicans are vaccinated. Yes or no? Are the top Republicans?
You gotta let me answer, brother. The last person I seen to speak on it was Pelosi, and she spoke on it just yesterday. You follow me? So I'm not.
She vaccinated.
Listen to what I'm saying. But nevertheless, she spoke on it. So what we're talking about, whether someone is vaccinated or not, but to exclude a sector of the government, why not just push it to the whole government? That doesn't make a lot of sense, brother.
Watch what they do.
All right. So he posed the question, why are they excluding why are they excluding the government? All right. So it says, no, President Biden's vaccine mandate for federal workers does not apply to members of Congress and their staff. President cannot impose vaccine mandate on Congress via executive order or an agency or department regulation, according to Congressional Institute. On September 9th, Biden introduced his plan of action on the COVID-19 vaccine pandemic as the highly transmissible Delta variant continues to spread across the country. In his speech, he talked about the White House and announced that he assigned 2 executive orders to require all federal employees and federal contractors to be vaccinated. A verified viewer wants to know if these orders also apply to members of Congress and the staff. Okay, so does the President Biden's vaccine mandate apply to the federal staffers? Now, the answer was false. No, the President's vaccine mandate for federal workers does not apply to members of Congress and their staff. What we found out is that the President signed 2 executive orders requiring vaccinations for federal employees and millions of federal contractors on September 9th. Before signing the executive order, he made a speech at the White House. Executive orders would apply to federal workers and contractors in the executive branch of the federal government. Members of Congress, which includes the House of Representatives, Senate, fall under the legislative branch of government. The judicial branch, which includes the Supreme Court, is also exempt from Biden's mandate. So this is his question. He's trying to figure out, why are they not mandating Congress? Now, a spokesperson at the Congressional Institute told Verify by email the President cannot impose a vaccine mandate on Congress via executive order or an agency of department regulations. August 3rd, 20 members of Representatives sent a letter to Dr. Brian Mohannan, who serves as the physician of Congress, asking him to consider mandate vaccines for Congress. Now, this is what his question is. Why are they extensions of government? Why not all? Why these people? Now, I'm going to tell you this very slowly because he brought up Pelosi. They have to listen to this guy, Dr. Brian Monahan, who issued mandating the mask. Okay? During a weekly press briefing on August 6th, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi they asked House Speaker Nancy Pelosi about a letter and possibility of congressional vaccine mandates. She responded that Congress has to follow the guidance of the attending physician. We are guided and have to be guided by the guidance of the Capitol physician. He has made those contentions. And when weighing the equities take us to a different place, I'm sure he will tell us. They don't have to follow any executive order by Biden because they are mandated to follow the guidance of the Capitol physician. Okay, Taharka? They are under guidance to follow. To be more frank with you, let's go exactly to the transcript of Pelosi's question when asked. So we get full clarity of the question. Here it is. You ready? Can y'all see that? Madam Speaker, several House Democrats have called for the Capitol physician to institute a vaccine or test mandate for members and staff. You have previously said that members can't be compelled to get vaccinated because it's a matter of privacy. We can't know who is and isn't vaccinated. Do you still hold that belief? And do you see some merit in a vaccine or test mandate? Speaker Pelosi. Well, you only gave part of my statement. I'm going to say that again. She says, well, you only gave part of my statement. What I said was that we are guided and have to be guided by the guidance of the Capitol physician. He has made those contentions. And when the equities take us to a different place, I'm sure he will tell us. Now, in a matter of maybe days or weeks, the full approval will be given to the vaccine. And that, I think, will make a difference in terms of what we can do. Sadly, one of our colleagues who is suing me for making people wear masks, which of course the District of Columbia says you have to do inside, but nonetheless, he sadly has been diagnosed. Yeah. Okay. Madam Speaker, Speaker Pelosi Garrett. You see what I'm saying? That's her words exactly. They are under guidance of the Capitol physician. And I said on the show, I said, ask that same question in a couple of weeks. You don't believe me? Let's go back to
it. In 2 weeks.
I understand your interpretation. You understand what I'm coming from. You understand what I'm coming from. I seen to speak on it was Pelosi, and she spoke on it just yesterday. You follow me? So I'm not.
She vaccinated.
Listen to what I'm saying. But nevertheless, she spoke on it. So what we're talking about, whether someone is vaccinated or not, but to exclude a sector of the government, why not just push it to the whole government? That doesn't make a lot of sense, brother.
Watch what they do in 2 weeks.
Let's go back. Speaker Pelosi. Well, you only gave part of my statement. What I said was that we are guided and have to be guided by the guidance of the Capitol physician. That's your answer right there as to why they haven't expanded it to members in Congress and Congress staff. And he says they're fighting this tooth and nail. They're under the Capitol physician's guidance. He has made those contentions. What contentions has he made? To test regularly and everybody get vaccinated. That's just a fact. Now, and when the equities take us in a different place, I'm sure he will tell us. Now, in a matter of maybe days or weeks, listen to what I said. I said, ask me that again in 2 weeks. I said, now in a matter of maybe days or weeks, the full approval will be given to the vaccines. And that, I think, will make a difference in terms of what we can do. Sadly, and then she talks about one of her colleagues is suing her because she's asking him to wear a mask in a building, which in the District of Columbia is a policy. I am live on both the Mossy and Science with Sean YouTube channels again. I did it last night. I'm back again today. So I wanted to come on and I wanted to deal with Taharka's question as in why